Ever since I started playing Grow a Garden, there's one thing that I've really been struggling with. Aging my pets. But after some trial and error and maybe a little bit too much playing,
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
I found lots of ways to level up your pets super fast without all the usual hassle. So in today's video I'm breaking down every method to age up your pets the most efficient way, and stick around until the end because I've got a secret tip that will show you how to unlock all your pet slots the fastest way possible. Alright, and we are in! So let's start over with the first method on how to age your pets the fastest way. For this method you will need one of the following pets. The owl, the night owl, or the blood owl. But not all of the owls are as good as each other, so let me tell you what owl you should use. Well, first of all, if you got any of the owls, you should definitely use them, but let's start over with the normal owl. The normal owl, by the way, the numbers are not as accurate because when leveling the owls up, the percentages go up as well, so keep that in mind. But all of the active pets will gain an additional 0.23 XP, which means they level up faster. So the normal owl got a 0.23%, then we go to the night owl over here, and you'll see it's also 0.23%. So with leveling up that will change and it will be a little bit higher, a little bit lower, but it's about the same. So those two owls add about the same XP to your pets. But there's also the blood owl. So the blood owl actually gives way more than the other two owls. So as you can see, this one gives 0.54% XP, which is absolutely insane. And this helps with leveling your pets up a lot. But I know not many people got the blood owls. It was actually all of the three owls were part of the moon event, but the blood owl was only obtainable from the blood moon. But you should have been able to get your hands on any of the other two owls. So if you don't have any blood owl, use the other owls. Alright, so the next thing you gotta keep in mind when leveling up your pets is that you gotta feed them. Yes, I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but a lot of people don't know this. So when you walk up to your pets and click on them, or actually you don't even have to do that anymore because you can use the menu, you will see a hunger bar. And when this hunger bar is completely empty, the pet won't age. So it will be stuck at the XP level, the age it is at right now. Make sure you feed them, and before you go AFK that you fill up all of their hunger bars so they don't run out of food and keep leveling up while you are AFK. At the start of the video I also said that I will tell you guys how to unlock all of your pet slots the fastest. And I know a lot of people will not be spending Robux to unlock them and just use the free methods. And by using owls that is still pretty easy to do. But you can make it a little bit easier. Alright, so in combination with the blood owl you should be using the mouse. Any of the mouse types work. We got the brown mouse and the grey mouse, and let me show you what they do real quick. Alright, so let's start with the grey mouse. The grey mouse does the following. Every 10 minutes it gains an additional 514 bonus experience. And that means it levels up way faster than any of the other normal pets. And the brown mouse is actually a little bit better than the grey mouse, because the brown mouse gains an additional 774 bonus experience every 8 minutes. So these two pets, the brown mouse and the grey mouse, in combination with using blood owls, will help you a lot. So how do you actually get these pets? So the owls are not obtainable anymore because the moon event left a few days ago and made place for the bee event. So you're not able to get any of the owls at this point. But you can still get them by trading. But guys, be very careful with trading. If I look at the Grow a Garden Discord server, I see so many people getting scammed, it's actually sad. So be very careful, but if you do find someone you can trade an owl with, it shouldn't cost you that much. And that's obviously because the owl event or the moon event just left the game, so it's pretty new, so better do it now than later, because now they're probably the cheapest. And the mouse pets are actually still obtainable, because the mouse pets, the brown mouse and the grey mouse, you're both able to obtain from the mythical egg. The mythical egg doesn't spawn that much inside of the pet shop, but when it does spawn it will cost you 8 million shekels, which is not that bad. You will have a 35.71% chance to hatch the grey mouse and a 26.79% chance to hatch the brown mouse, which makes them not that hard to get. So with using these tips you should be easily able to level up your pets and unlock all of your pet slots in a very efficient, fast way. So thank you so much for watching, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and Tiki out.